Hey guys, I'm Mr. Gurman 512 and welcome everybody to my channel. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about about something, about some things. Um, you might even guess that it's a rant, and this is what I'm going to do. And this rant is a long time fucking coming. I had planned to do this rant 2 years ago, but I never got a chance to. Because 2014, I was going through some shit. My family was going through shit. We were going through problems, different things, but I never got a chance. I never got around to do this. But better late than never. I want to talk about cops. I want to talk about why the police have no morals at all. And it goes back to something that happened 2 years ago. It goes to an incident that occurred 2 years ago involving a kid, a 17-year-old kid. And I know I'm late on this subject, but I wanted to. I'd been reading about what cops do. I had been reading about, I had been watching shit on on TV about what cops do, to poor people, what cops do to people that didn't do nothing wrong, and so on and so forth. These motherfuckers have the power in the world, have the power to do what they want. They, when you think you're up to, when the cops think that you're up to no good, they don't ask questions. They put a gun to your fucking head and pull the trigger. That's the fucked up part about this whole situation, and that's what I like to talk about. Like 2 years ago, for example, let's talk about this. There was a 17-year-old kid who lived in Uharli. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Uharli, Georgia. A 17-year-old kid who was about to watch a movie. He hears a knock on the door. And then the next thing he knows, he has a remote in his hand. Not fucking with nobody. Not messing with no one. The poor kid has a Wii remote in his hand. He's about to lay down on the couch and relax and watch a movie. But somebody comes knocking on the door. It's a cop. She sees the remote, thinks it's a gun. What the fuck does she do? She shoots the poor kid. She puts from what I read from here, 4 slugs in the poor kid. Shot him in the chest 4 times. Or I think it was 2 times. I'm not particularly sure. And she apparently didn't know that. Apparently, she doesn't know what what a gun looks like, or what an actual controller looks like. Let's talk about that. This is an Xbox One controller. Does it look like a fucking gun to you? Tell me. Does this shit look like a fucking gun to you? If I if you saw me do it like this, or if you saw me do it like this, or whatever, it's not a gun. It's not a gun. Yeah, it has a trigger on it, but it's not a gun. It's a fucking remote, you dumb bitch. So let me see if I can get this straight. You're gonna shoot a poor kid thinking that he has a gun in his hand when he has a Wii remote. This is what I mean when I say cops have no morals at all. The reason why I'm even bothering making this was because of the recent shit that we have been hearing. You know, the Black Lives Matter stuff, all the other stuff that goes on. See, it's not just you know, cops, they don't ask questions. They shoot first. Then they ask questions later. There should be something should happen to these dirty ass fucking cops who think they run things. That think that they can run the fucking world and not have consequences. You have to be an idiot, or there has to be something wrong with you for you not to know the and a controller, a game controller. Let's talk about that. See a gun, if you see a gun, a rifle or whatever, it looks like a gun. You know? But if it's something so stupid like this, you're gonna shoot a kid over this? Over this? Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna give for a 17-year-old ROTC dude, someone who is gonna make a name for himself, someone who is gonna make a life for himself. Someone who wanted to be part of the Marines. Yeah, I know I'm saying the same thing Alpha said, but you know what? I'm trying to get a point across. This dude wanted to make a life for himself. That's what I had heard. That's what I had read. Matter of fact, the more I read this, the more I read about this poor little kid. You see that right there? That's the story. That's the kid there. Christopher Roop. This kid, let me ask you a question. And if a cop came knocking on your door, and as we all know, that's what probably might have happened. Probably would happen. A cop could come knocking on your door. You know what I mean? A cop could come knocking on your door. You know, if you got a warrant problem, or if there's something else going on. But say you get up, you're not doing nothing wrong to nobody. You're not fucking with nobody. And I'm pretty sure you didn't do anything wrong. But a cop that is thinking up here, oh, this dude's up to no good. All the time. And a cop has no morals up here to know the difference between right and wrong. So as I was gonna say, you're laying down on your bed, or you're laying down in your room, or you're laying down in a the living room of your house on a couch or something watching TV, and you have a remote, something like this in your hand, but the cop thinks it's a fucking gun. The cop thinks it's a gun. How could... I know what a Wii remote looks like. A Wii remote looks just like this, but it has a trigger right here. You know what I mean? I don't understand how stupid cops are. Why do you do stupid shit? Why do you... Why do you do horrible things? And I'll tell you another story. I'm gonna tell you something else that why I think cops have no morale at all. There's been several instances where a cop has been involved in a shooting, or something happens, and a cop and the police are getting blamed for it. There's been several instances, several times a cop has been shot. I mean, several times where innocent people have been shot by cops. This same bitch, I think her name is got in trouble for shooting another kid who had a backpack on his back. The moron does not get it up here. He's trying to get all his stuff out, and then she thinks that he has a gun in his pocket. And then you shoot the poor kid dead for having he didn't have a gun in his backpack, by the way. So shooting a kid because he's trying to take off his backpack. Shooting a kid because you think a fucking remote is a gun. Shooting a kid because he's walking down the street not doing nothing to nobody. Probably going to the store to go get something to eat, or go get something to drink, and go do something. Cops are so stupid nowadays. Cops are idiots. Cops are dumb. Cops are so fucking idiotic. Why? Why do you do stupid shit? There's been several, and the whole point of this rant, is because I hate the horror stories that I hear on the news, that I hear on the internet altogether, about cops beating the fuck out of people that didn't do nothing wrong. And I heard this horror story because I saw a guy by the name of Review Tech USA talking about this particular subject, and he said that he heard the same story too about a poor homeless man getting beat down like a dog by fucking cops. And then the poor dude, he's calling for his. The poor dude is calling for his father, a homeless man. I don't understand why police. See, I'm not saying all police are bad. Yes, there is some cops. There is cops that that do what the code is supposed to be. See, there's supposed to be a code with cops. Protect and serve. You're supposed to protect the people. You're supposed to protect people from bullshit, and then you're supposed to serve justice. That's it. Not bullshit ass. Not your own fucking bullshit justice. When someone does something fucked up, like rob a bank or fucking molest a kid or fucking shoot up a fucking or fucking shoot up somewhere, shoot up a bar or something like that. You're supposed to protect those people. But when it comes to the bullshit, when it comes to bullshit, like beating the fuck out of a homeless guy with a nightstick, beating the fuck out of a poor kid and leaving him there to die in the fucking street because he's trying to walk to the store to go get something to eat or get something to drink, or even knocking on some dude's door thinking that a fucking controller is a fucking gun and shooting him. Are you kidding? I hate cops. Those kind of cops. I don't hate all cops. I hate those kind of cops. Cops that are supposed to protect and serve us. That's their motto. Protect and serve. But, and then not only that, you're gonna, to protect the badge, you're gonna throw it like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. There's not gonna be no fucking there's not gonna be no justice for the family that you fucking caused, for the bullshit that you caused for that family who lost their kid, who lost someone because of a fucking cop pulling the trigger. You gotta be fucking serious right now. You gotta be fucking kidding right now. You're gonna sweep everything under the rug and think it's okay to not to fucking think that it's okay that you're not gonna get in trouble for your bullshit for what you did. No. Even a cop has gotta pay. You're supposed to protect and serve. You're supposed to protect the law and serve justice. True justice, not your bullshit of justice. These dirty ass fucking cops that do this, they're pieces of shit. The reason why I put off on this rant was because of all the bullshit that I didn't know the words of how to get this out. 2 years ago, I wanted to do a rant so badly about this when I first heard about this crap. About what happened to this poor kid who got shot just for having a fucking remote in his hand. Did not do nothing wrong. He was going to lay down and rest the rest of the day. He wasn't going to bother nobody or do just nothing fucked up. The idea was you after a hard day's work of doing whatever the hell it is that you're going to do, you're going to lay down and rest. You're going to lay down and rest your mind of all the bullshit. Rest your mind of all the crap. But then when you see something like this happen, it's fucked up. I don't know what else to say about that. This was long overdue. And I wanted to do this 2 years ago, and I never got a chance to, and I apologize to you guys for not doing it. But I didn't know the words to say it, how to say this, of how to put it into words. I didn't know how to put this bullshit into words. I don't know what to say about it. But, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. I don't know what else to say about it. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let me know what you guys thought. And that's it. That's it. I don't know what else to say. If I get hate for this video, then I really don't care. It's how I feel about this subject. It's how I feel about this fucking shit. Yeah. Well, that about wraps it up for me. Mr. Green 512. And I will see you all in the afterlife. Peace.